Hello and welcome to TV9 News. I'm your host and host Abhijit Singh Bhamra. Now India is down 1-0 after the hammering they got in Chennai by 227 runs. All the batsmen are under pressure, but one batsman who will be thinking a lot about his form is none other than Team India's vice-captain Ajinkya Rahane. He could score only one run in the last two innings, but that's not all. Remember the last time he raised his bat? Well, it was in the Melbourne Test match when India put on a mammoth show and levelled the series in Australia after going down in Adelaide. But since then, what has Ajinkya Rahane done? We will put forward some startling numbers in front of you and question Ajinkya Rahane's place in the side, and also is he looking at the captaincy for Team India, or should we focus also on Ajinkya Rahane, the batsman? So, are you ready? Here are few numbers. So Ajinkya Rahane is a veteran of 119 innings in Test cricket after making his debut in 2013. Out of those 12 innings, he has remained not out. So that takes down the total to 107. Out of those 107 innings, he has scored 12 hundreds and 22 half centuries. So again, do your maths. Out of those 107, remove 34. And the remaining innings are 73. I'll give you a breakdown between a number 0 and 49 because I'm not considering the numbers of half centuries and hundreds he has scored. Out of those 73 innings, Ajinkya Rahane has got out below 30 or less on 59 occasions. So this gives an average of over 60. So that's not good enough for a batsman of quality of Ajinkya Rahane. 2019. Ajinkya Rahane could score only 100, and in the last season as well, if you take out the Melbourne Test, yes, he scored 300s, but out of those 300s, one was against Australia, one was against Bangladesh, and one was against West Indies. So clearly there is a slump in his form which he needs to address, and if you see the overall average, then the overall average for Ajinkya Rahane has reduced to 37 or even less at home conditions, and that's not good enough if you are batting at number 5. Why can't Team India drop Ajinkya Rahane? One of the major reasons that can be seen is that he is the vice-captain of the side. Like in Chennai Test match, he got an unplayable delivery from James Anderson, but that can happen to anyone. Indian captain Virat Kohli was also asked in the press conference about this issue, and he clearly stated that Ajinkya is one of the pillars of Indian batting when it comes to Test cricket. But then, can a pillar be just dragged on because of the stature he has in Indian cricket? That is something which he needs to address, because at home his numbers aren't that great either, and in overseas conditions as well, 100 is followed by a slump in poor form. One of the things which can be considered is to move him up the order, but where will you move him? At number 3, you have Cheteshwar Pujara, who has been rock solid for India. At number 4 is Virat Kohli. So clearly there is plenty of thinking to do for Ajinkya Rahane going into the next 3 Test matches. He is certainly a match winner, there is no doubt about it. Kiran More, the former Indian stumper, has said that he is a match winner, and his scores, whenever he scores, India wins the Test match. But can India wait for such a long duration of time, given that they have plenty of Test matches at this disposal? But that is something which Ajinkya Rahane needs to address at the earliest, and also one shouldn't forget that India is now trailing in the series, and they will require in-form Ajinkya Rahane to not just level the series but also go on and win it. What do you think about the video? Do you have any suggestions for Ajinkya Rahane as to how he can come out of this form? Can Ajinkya Rahane continue? Do send in your comments and feedback in the section given below. And in the meantime, do not forget to subscribe to TV9 News across all social media platforms. Thanks a lot for watching.